Lag in Call of Duty and many other first-person shooters is a reality, whether you're playing on your cell phone's Wi-Fi or you've invested billions of dollars to send your own personal communication satellite into space. I've tried everything from port forwarding to limiting packet size on my network to putting my console outside of my firewall, but I continuously run into bullet eaters and dreaded lag compensation, which hides your and an opponent's poor connection quality. I've mentioned on this channel recently that I am a recovering tryhard, and that's mainly due to me fixing lag with the most powerful tool in my lag fighting arsenal, and that's using that big ol' organ in my noggin, my brain. First, there are physical things that you can do to reduce lag, and I would invite you to check them out online. Lots of websites devoted to these topics. Learning how to open your NAT, pinging the best servers via port forwarding, and playing with a direct Ethernet connection are all excellent things to do. I found that playing with a monitor helps tremendously. It helps eliminate input lag, which is crucial in first-person shooters where every millisecond counts. You want the quickest speed between your button press and what's actually happening on screen. And this also, playing with a hardwired controller is something that also helps, as when the battery life weakens, you will notice an ever so subtle responsiveness dip from what button you're pressing when it is actually happening on the screen. But let's talk a little bit about what you can do about lag from a practical standpoint. If you aren't some sort of hobbyist IT expert who wants to chase the dragon of a perfect connection lobby, which just don't exist. These are some things that have helped me overcome shitty connection lobbies, and I think they can help you too. The first and potentially most important is to play with confidence. This is very true in games and in life. If you have to have an uncomfortable conversation with a friend or a loved one, you will find that your posture is slouching, your speech comes out a little more timid and hesitant, your ability to make eye contact is more difficult, and after studying some quote-unquote game tape, I've noticed in laggy games that the lag was really pressing on my mind and impacting my gameplay in an adverse way. Your reaction time weakens, your desire to challenge gunfights kind of goes away, your aim gets off balance because you're nervous and hesitant. Lag is a reality, and the sooner that you can look past that and getting back to trying to succeed, the better. Though it feels impossible at times, you need to train your brain not to dwell on lag before and in match. You should know that there will be some dimension of lag in every game, so develop the confidence to ignore it and play to your full potential. Number 2 is lag-proof your arsenal in-game, and it's very weird, but there are lots of things in the game that you can do to help your chances. And this is a very subjective, taste-based thing. What works for one might not work for another, but I have a theory about gun selection over, I'd say, about 3 Call of Duty multiplayers now here recently, and that is that the damage ratings of guns are very overrated. And you might watch YouTube videos saying, gun X is a 2-bullet kill at any range. On hosts, this may be true in most cases, but if we were to use, say, the M8A1 from Black Ops 2 as an example, there have been times that I have bursted it 3 or 4 times and couldn't secure the kill. Damage ratings are very, very fickle in the world of lag compensation and lag, and approach them cautiously. Whenever I encounter a particularly rough lobby, I value fire rate over damage, the idea being that the faster you can get bullets out and on your enemy, the better chance that the game will catch up and award you a kill. If you have a gun with a slow fire rate but high damage, I find it's more likely that the lag comp mechanism will not process the hits that the bullets are making, leaving you outgunned frequently by SMGs and faster firing weapons. I personally find gun guide videos not very useful now, as the stats usually take into account an optimal environment in a vacuum, which is almost never a reality. I also tend towards the speed perks, things like quick draw, lightweight, dexterity, and anything that allows you to lock onto a target swiftly, increase your chances of getting bullets on an enemy before they can reciprocate. Number 3, understand when to move on. I am shocked at how many people will have a bad connection experience and remain in a lobby to quote-unquote get revenge. This almost never comes to fruition and leaves you even more frustrated. If the connection is suck, you need to duck. Over time, you will gain an expert knowledge of players' predictable routes, and it's your responsibility to set yourself apart and attack these areas from different angles to save recurring lag headaches and maximizing your slaying potential. In summary, the mental effects of lag can take their toll and make games a frustrating and unrewarding experience. I'd invite you to try out some of these methods and see if you find an improvement. Getting mad or upset about anything in life, whether it's video games, which are fairly trivial, or bigger things like, I don't know, divorcing your wife or something, they're choices. And more often than not, making choices to get mad or upset are going to create a negative outlook in general that's hard to shake. By tweaking your strategy in-game, taking advantage of the game's more lag-proof tools, and learning to ignore the inevitable, you just might have more fun, which isn't that what gaming is all about. Thanks for watching, and until next time, this is Spearfield 7. Peace.